series. And now they sign David Robertson and give him a massive deal, and he's pitched all right. I mean, he just doesn't have games to pitch in because the team's so bad. Other than that, I mean, all those other acquisitions have been bad. LaRoche is bad. Bonifacio's bad. Duke's overpaid, and he's The Dan Jennings trade was awful. Samardzija's been bad.
Yeah, it's just that
Soto's
everything that everyone had, high hopes for, that they would be competitive, and even people in the national media thought the White Sox would be competitive, which is something that you don't normally see. I mean, normally people barely know who the White Sox are on a national level, and when you look at them, they were really high on them, and they thought that the White Sox would be competitive in the Central. It would go down to the end, but Kansas City proved everybody wrong.
You and me both thought that everyone was wrong and that they'd be bad this year.
Well, I knew they wouldn't go to the postseason.
Yeah, I had a feeling they were just going to be.
I thought they'd be better than this.
I just thought it was, for me, I just thought it's going to be the same result as the past two seasons, just with different players. And it turns out that is exactly what happened.
Yeah, pretty much. People thought they would rival Kansas City, and they thought Detroit would slide down. A lot of people thought the Indians would be very good. That didn't work either. The Indians and the White Sox have really disappointed, and it's been horrible.
It's been funny how bad they are. I mean, it seems like every guy they acquired in the season it's just like it backfired. And honestly, this is when you really need to just start cleaning out the front office, because when you've had 3 consecutive off seasons, and throwing the fact that they gave Adam Eaton an outrageous extension that he didn't deserve.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I honestly, you need to fire Rick Hahn, let Kenny leave, try to find someone from another organization, try to hire the Nationals assistant GM.
I don't know if
he's really good.
I mean, I think anybody would be better than what they have.
Yeah, I mean, or try to find someone from a team that has a good scouting department, like the Rangers. They have a fantastic scouting department.
The Sox should hire Mark's uncle to run the baseball operations instead of running the administration operations like he does. They should have him be the new general manager.
How long has he been the business operations guy?
It's been over 30 years, I think. He's been there for a while. Yeah, he's been there for a long time.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not as much of a shock, because the White Sox, once you get hired there, the only way you leave is if it's on your terms.
Right. He also started the Bull Sox Academy, too.
Really?
He's the one that started that up, and I think he sort of runs that whole thing over there. So, yeah, he's done a lot while he's been there.
I'm sure Jerry Reinsdorf loves him then.
Yeah, I'm sure he does. Okay, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll talk about the MLB in general, besides the Cubs and Sox, and we'll look ahead to some other stuff, too. You're listening to The Sports Renegades on SportsTownChicago.com. The Sports Renegades podcast on SportsTownChicago.com.